Hello, it is me, that divination witch. I hope you're all doing well. Now I am back with another witchy video talking about Hecate, my favourite person to talk about. If you're new to this channel, you may know or you may not know, well, Hecate is my mother, not literally, but my spiritual mother. She is the goddess I worship, the goddess I work with the most. She is my guide, my spirit guide in life, in everything. And I'm here on this channel to share things that I have learned about her and my experience with her and things like that, to help you and to help people who are connecting with her, with mother, because there's a lot of misinformation online and there's a lot of fear-mongering and scaremongering online, especially about Hecate. So you'll have guessed by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the secrets of Hecate. What is her purpose? What is the big deal? Why is she here? Why is she helping us? Who is she? What is her secret? Well, this is my UPG and this is what I've learned and what she is okay with me sharing. So let's explore this. Let's get into it. So to start off, hello, if you don't know who I am. Hi, my name is Sarah and I go by that divination witch online. I started off on TikTok posting readings and I'm here now on YouTube sharing my journey, information I've learned, and I just try and be as down to earth with it all as possible. And if you like that kind of thing, please hit subscribe. I've also got a link tree below. If you are interested in getting a reading off me, I have an Etsy store and I've got a Patreon service as well. I'm trying to build up my Patreon and it's there not only for readings but to help people. So, you know, if you're interested in paganism, witchcraft, deity work, spiritual things, then I'm there to ask away, ask me things. So Hecate. She means everything to me. Hecate really means the world to me. Before I knew her, before I met her, before I knew she was around me, that she existed, I feel like life didn't have colour. I know this is so cheesy, but she put colour into my life. She gave me a purpose. She gave me a reason for being. It's very personal, of course, and I don't want to end up going down a personal, triggering, dark kind of road. But before her, I was a different woman altogether, and she's really helped me grow and learn and be more grounded and help others as well. And I appreciate her immensely, and you know, I owe her everything. I owe her my life. You know, she saved my life. Now, Hecate, sadly, there are people who just spread crap about her. That's the simplest way of putting it. They say she is dark, she can wreck your life, you know, there's all sorts of misinformation spread about her. And even on YouTube, I've reacted to one such person who built their entire channel on fear-mongering. And it's not just Hecate, it's spirituality in general. There's a lot of fear-mongering in this because humans, naturally, it's in our instincts. We are afraid of the unknown. We are afraid of what we cannot see, what we cannot fully understand. It's survival instinct. So people who thrive off that, they thrive off the fear, they thrive off the clout that it brings. You know, they build an audience on the back of it. They earn money on the back of it, and fear will always sell. That's inevitable. And I can't change that. As much as I want to, I can't. But all I can do is to tell my truth, especially when it comes to Hecate. So I'm here to do that. I'm going to explore why she is so here for us, why she is so helpful, why she cares. She's not evil. She's not this big bad woman. She's not someone that wants to hurt people the way that others say she does. She isn't a jealous god, she isn't envious, she isn't spiteful. So let's dispel this, let's delve into this. So I've wrote a few notes here, and the secrets of Hecate, to me, it's answering the questions. Why does she even care? Who is she? And why is she known as this dark woman, this dark spirit, this dark entity? Well, let's try and answer all of these things. So, my personal theory here, and like I say, I wrote some notes, so sorry if I'm looking at the notes. It just helps me articulate my thoughts and stops me going off on a ramble. Now, Mother, meaning Hecate, to me, she is primordial. And what I mean by that is her energy is so ancient, so old and wise and enlightened. It is more than words can describe. Her energy, it's as if she has been here forever. And I have a feeling that she has been here forever. We know her as Hecate thanks to the Hellenic pantheon and Hellenic traditions, but there are theories that say she existed before then. And I don't know how else to put this into words other than she is the divine feminine. Even in the Hellenic mythologies, the world was born from chaos, and chaos is the first being, and chaos is a woman. It's a feminine energy. And then from chaos was born the primordial forces like Nyx, and like some other titans. Nyx is the goddess of darkness. You know, you have these primordial forces being birthed from chaos. It's an analogy of the Big Bang, of the scientific theory that we were born from chaos, the Big Bang, from nothing, and then boosh, let there be light as well in the Bible. All traditions have this same theory. But even if you go into Christianity and the Abrahamic religions, it did start off with a feminine energy as well, the Holy Sophia. You know, there was a feminine along with the masculine, but you know, time has warped that. Let's just say that, because that's a whole nutshell in itself. This is why I wrote notes. So, to me, Mother is that feminine energy. She is a part of that. And I strongly feel like we have the creator, meaning God, you know, the creator of the universe. And I've explained this in other videos, but I feel that all deities, Hecate, Zeus, Shiva even, like all deities of all pantheons, even Christian God, are extensions of Source. I know Christianity say that he is the Source, but he's not. He's Yahweh, someone else. The Source, the creator of everything, it just is. It is neither good nor bad, light nor dark. It just is. And we have all these archetypes, all these energies branching off from Source, creating our deities, which then branch off again and branch off again as time goes by and as cultures form and personalities form and humans change these things, because belief has power. Belief in something can create egregores, it can create thought forms and servitors and things like this if you believe in spiritual magic like that. Belief in things can create things and make things happen. So Hecate may be a certain face to me and to you. She may be coming to us as the witchcraft goddess, as a mother. But who is to say that Hecate isn't more than that? That I have done videos and I've planned to do more, just time, you know. But I've done videos comparing her to other goddesses that she is in history linked with. And who's to say that Hecate isn't Ereshkigal? Who's to say that Hecate isn't the Morrigan? Or that the Morrigan isn't Hecate? And there's so many dark goddesses that who's to say they're not the same energy at the core of it, but it's the face that you are more comfortable with that comes to you. That's one theory on it. But to me, even if that theory wasn't entirely true, Hecate herself, as Hecate, has this ancient energy, this extremely wise, powerful energy that, to me, it's got to be more than who she is in Hellenic myth. She is as old as time itself. She's so wise, and if you think about what she stands for as Hecate, she stands for a lot of things. She stands for life, she stands for death, she stands for free will, and she stands for shadow work, helping us through traumas, guiding us to where we need to be. She is the light, she is the dark. You know, she rules over childbirth, she rules over the dead and lost souls and getting them to where they need to be. And being that guiding, shining light. She's everything. So that's who she is to me. And that leads into why does she care? Well, it's because of this that she cares. Because even if she isn't a mother figure to you, she is still a divine mother. She has a link with the human race that not all deities do. Like other mother figures to the human race, whether that's Lady Frigga from the Norse myth, or Hera, or Mother Mary. Mothers, it's this nurturing energy. It's the feminine again. And the feminine, in its very nature, whether you are somebody who is maternal or not, and you know, I don't think I'm that maternal. I don't have kids, and I don't ever plan on having kids. But I care. I care about people. Even though people can frustrate the hell out of me and I get hurt by people, I still care. I still care about the human race. I care about animals. I care about creatures. Like, I would never purposely want somebody to suffer. I'm not heartless like that. And maybe not everyone is maternal, but Hecate certainly is, whether you are her child or not. She wants us to flourish as a species, as a race of beings. It can't all be for nothing. She is very much someone who brings people out of their darkness into their light. She gives them strength. She helps them see the truth of the matter. She helps them see their own inner power. That's why she's so good at helping the underdog. And even in her history, she helps people who have been vindicated, people who are lost, like people who, I think of, the priestess, it was the queen lady. I can't remember, I'm a bad child of Hecate, but there is a story, I believe it's the girl that got turned into the polecat. There was someone who, Hera was punishing them in the mythology, where she was giving birth and she wasn't supposed to be giving birth and she was just suffering, and Hecate helped with that. There was, it was the midwife that got punished. The midwife distracted Hera so the lady could give birth, because I think it was something to do with Zeus, you know, one of his many children. And Hecate helped the midwife. She showed pity on the midwife when Hera wanted to punish the midwife. She does things like that. You know, that's just a tale. You know, we don't take mythology literally here. I don't. I take it with a grain of salt. It's parables. It's lessons to be learned. It's stories. But still, even in the story, she helps the underdog. She helped her aunt. There's one tale of her helping Leto, Leto is Apollo and Artemis's mother. Again, Hera, not very happy with Zeus. I'm not judging, you know, but Zeus played away with Leto, and she didn't want Apollo and Artemis to be born, and Leto fled, and Asteria famously helped her sister. Asteria is Hecate's mother, but there is one tale where Hecate fought off Hera and she turned into a scorpion, and it's a niche version of the myth, but it's one tale where mother is linked with scorpions, and I found that interesting because Belial, which is a different mythology, but he's linked with scorpions, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But what I'm trying to say is she fights for the underdog. She is that mother bear, that lioness figure of like, no. She's a goddess of justice, and she doesn't tolerate people that are going to harm others without reason. You know, to attack a woman because she's going to give birth to children that maybe she didn't want to have in the first place, let's say. You know, it's not the children's fault. It's not the woman's fault. You know, well, that I know that's up for debate, that bit maybe, but innocent lives to be hurt? No. And that also leads into, why is she known as dark? You know, this darkness. And this is what a lot of edgy people thrive off on the internet, saying that she's a demoness, she Queen of Hell. I mean, there's a book about her called The Queen of Hell. She's not the Queen of Hell. Queen of liminal space, maybe. She has some dominion in hell, sure. But she has some dominion in heaven too. She is the in-between. She is the go-between. She's not the Queen of Hell, but she can deliver hellish punishment. If you are so evil and nasty, yeah, she can do that, definitely. But think about it this way, her being this lovely guiding light, helping lost souls. I've had a taste of some of the things that Mother has to put up with. The lost souls aren't just people who are lost because lost souls could be they're missing their family, so they're haunting the place, or they were murdered, like, you know, they met a sticky end. It's also the people who do the unaliving. It's also the nasty, vile underbelly of humanity that are lost souls. The literal evil people that do heinous acts, and the ignorant too. The very ignorant, not so much that they were heinous to other people, but maybe heinous to themselves. And I've had a taste of this with sometimes the people she has brought to me haven't always been the most nice, let's say. Majority of you all are lovely, you know, don't get me wrong, and everyone has their off days, but I've had a taste of what she has to deal with on a daily basis, and humans are not always nice to each other. You know, we know this. So do you think someone's going to be sunshine and rainbows doing a job like that? No, she has to be strict. She has to be scary and dark, because if she wasn't, would people listen? Would people follow her and take her seriously? No. They would walk all over her. And to be dark doesn't mean to be evil, and to be dark doesn't mean that she's a demon and that she's going to hurt people spitefully. To be dark is to be strict and to not put up with BS from those horrendous people or ignorant people, people who don't know better, people who fight back for no reason, who are obstreperous and rude. Just saying, that is why she is dark. And that is her secret, really. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe, stay witchy. Bye.